So I just finished the movie Jurassic World Rebirth a couple days ago, and I have to admit it was a really terrible, boring movie. Now, I feel like for every Jurassic World movie that's coming out, it's just getting worse and worse and worse. In fact, I've been so disappointed with these new Jurassic World films. I didn't even bother to watch the third one, Jurassic World Dominion, and I heard that was just like a shit show. Which is why, you know what, for this new Jurassic World movie, let me give it another chance, okay, since it's totally separate from the other films in terms of storyline. But man, Jurassic World, it just reached a new level of low. I really wanted to give you a chance, but you just disappointed me yet again. So in this new film, you have a pharmaceutical company called Parkergenics. Now they're trying to find the cure to heart disease, and they think that the cure is dinosaur DNA. And I was like, what? So that's where Scarlett Johansson's character comes in. She's like an ex-military Black Ops soldier. So this pharmaceutical company hires her and her team, and they're supposed to go to this new island and extract DNA from 3 different kinds of dinosaurs. One from the ocean, one from land, and one from the air. And again, I was like, what? So what separates this movie from the rest, these dinosaurs, they're all mutated. Because apparently there's a science research facility that's performing all kinds of experiments on these dinosaurs and crossbreeding them. So they pretty much took a page from Jurassic World 1 and 2. Because in the first Jurassic World you had the Indominus Rex, and in the second one, you had the Indoraptor. Both of these dinosaurs, they're from experiments and crossbreeding 2 different species. So Jurassic World Rebirth is pretty much following that storyline from the first 2 films. At this point, you already know, and I know, the story is really stupid. I mostly cared about seeing dinosaurs and watching them eat people, so I was willing to look past this really dumb plot just so I could enjoy the rest of the movie. But even that was way too much to ask for, apparently. First of all, the movie itself, the pacing was terrible. Honestly, I think it took almost 30 minutes before we see the first dinosaur attacking them. I mean, yeah, I get it. At the beginning of the movie, we get a glimpse of the new D-Rex, but after that, it's just pretty much all these characters just talking and talking and talking, and it's just taking them forever just for us to see a dinosaur on screen. And secondly, the mutated dinosaurs, I mean, yeah, I guess they're pretty cool. It was a fresh take on the franchise, but honestly speaking, I was looking more forward to the original dinosaurs. You have all these dinosaurs like the Brachiosaurus, you have a flying velociraptor. I mean, I get it, it's part of the storyline for them to look like that, but just having these velociraptors look like flying pterodactyls and shit, I missed watching the original velociraptors being in this film. They were way more scary, they were way more intimidating. These flying bird looking things, I was like, no. I wanted to see the actual velociraptors in this movie. And you have that new D-Rex, which honestly looked like a cross between the Cloverfield monster and Alien, from Alien. I actually wanted to see the original Tyrannosaurus Rex and the original velociraptors. I mean, we've been watching these original dinosaurs for the past 5 movies, which means we're not tired of seeing them on screen. There was a scene where we got to watch the actual T-Rex swimming in the water, which was actually really beautiful to watch. But even that scene with the T-Rex, it didn't really leave a lasting impression on me. And lastly, don't even get me started on that stupid family that was in this movie. I mean, I don't even know why they were in this movie. They did nothing to move the story. They were just an unnecessary subplot. They were not needed at all. The only reason I could think of that they decided to put them in this movie was because of the little girl, because apparently she made friends with this baby fucking triceratops looking thing, and they gotta sell the toys, right? This franchise just lives off of their merchandise. They make a shit ton of money just by the toys. So obviously they got to put the girl in this film to make friends with the baby dinosaur, because that's just cute to see on the film. Overall, the positives of this movie, there weren't many. This movie was just overall a bad film. Is it the worst Jurassic World movie I've seen? I can't really say because I haven't seen Dominion and I don't plan to, but I was expecting this movie to be way better than it was, especially the writer David Coep. He wrote the original 2 Jurassic Park films, and he's a great writer. He's written a lot of films, and for him to write something as trashy as this movie was just so fucking boring. And the director Gareth Edwards, I'm not going to be too hard on him because he's also made some good films in the past, especially Rogue One, which was an amazing film, by the way. Honestly, I really hope they just stop making these movies, but as long as they continue making billions of dollars, they're not. If you were able to sit through all the new Jurassic World movies, I applaud you. So go ahead and watch this new film if you really need to, but I would just stay away from it. Now, the actors and actresses in this movie, especially Scarlett Johansson, I had no issue with. It was everything else that was a problem. Scarlett Johansson, I loved your character in this film, but even you can't save this terrible franchise.